Alright, so last episode we took on Manchester City in the Carabao Cup semi-final set, in which the game ended up finishing level, as you'll see in a second, with, I believe it ended 2-2 if I'm not mistaken, with Holland scoring there, and we got a goal later in the game to take the lead, but it does end up finishing level. It goes through to penalties, and as you'll see, it was a very intense penalty shootout, but not as intense as the one we're going to see later in the episode, as you'll see. But we get a save there by Ramsdale, and then we buried the penalty with Adingra that sent us through into a second consecutive Carabao Cup final. And after this, we took on Arsenal. With that goal there, we beat them in a 1-0 victory away from home, with Soleil getting a win. And after that, we took on Man United here, as you'll see, with Daniel Marlon getting a hat-trick in this game, when we completely dismantled Man United in this game, with Daniel Marlon, like I said, getting a hat-trick, and we ended up simming it and picking up a 5-0 victory, with Marlon scoring 4 goals in that one. But after that, we took on Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final to try and win the competition for a second time. We did win it last season, and as you see, we went 2-1 down here, with Palmer making it 2-1 to them. But we answered back with Daniel Marlon getting a big goal, and it went through to penalties 7-7. And after a save there from Ramsdale, up stepped Umar Soleil, and when he scored the goal to beat Arsenal, and he scored the goal to win his second consecutive Carabao Cup final, let's get into today's episode. And the first game of today's episode will be against Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The first leg will be away at home in Barcelona in the Camp Nou. Let's get into this one. I'm hoping the Camp Nou will come back to FIFA. It's been so long since we've had it, and it should just be in the game anyway. You know what I mean? The Camp Nou should be in FC or FIFA, but you know, Konami or PES, whatever you want to call them these days. eFootball have had a license to them for so long, but they should just return to FC and just have them in the game. But let's get into this game now against them at the El Libertador, the BTEC Camp Nou, and hopefully beat them in the first leg away from home to advance. Well, get one foot in the door of the semi-finals of the Champions League. Trying to just find a way through here early on in this game. With a whacker there from Philogene worked out. There's no space for us to go after that though. Just a fancy footwork here from Philogene, just keeping them guessing. Just trying to find a bit of a gap here to try and get a through ball or a pass. And there we go. Here's Adingra. One touch. Bends it so far wide at the post. How did that even happen? Keeping my way off. I shouldn't have done it. Ansu. Oh no. Lookman. Ramsdale, great save. I'm probably going to get a yellow card for that challenge on Ansu Fati though. Grealish. Marlon is offside, of course he is. Lookman shoots. Ramsdale parries it and sort of catches it for some reason there. Street denied by Adingra. It's going to be corner spam here by Barca. It seems like. Ball whipped in by De Jong. Pedri intercepts the clearance. Shot taken. Ramsdale. It was such a weak shot coming at him. I was really hoping SC26 they mean what they meant by parrying stuff, man, because goalkeepers cashing that iron. They're not going to parry that there. Just look at this shot coming at him. That's such a weak shot, you know what I mean? And of course it fell straight to Adam Lookman, who's just wide open at the left side of the goal. This shot here is being caught most likely by a keeper IRL. We just have to pray that in SC26 they actually mean what they mean with the stuff they said, and they've actually done it. Rebounds hopefully will get fixed. Goalkeepers actually have brain cells. There we go, Anton Stark coming forward. Can we get back in the game straight away? Daniel Marlon, Alisson. Lookman shoots. Ramsdale catch that. Stop parrying. I had to stop myself there, so I would have gone on a little. I would have said a word that would not be great to say. There we go on the counter. Daniel Marlon. Lovely, of course. A second I go to say lovely dribbling, and we're about to get through there. Clear. The defender stops us. Jules Koundé. Back here. Shot blocked. Good defender there from Kreshmer. Thank you, Stark. Jonah Philogene is playing great in this game. There we go, Jonah Philogene 1-on-1. Low driven. There we go. We take it. If they can score a lucky rebound goal, we're going to score a lucky rebound goal to level it back up. And Grealish there makes it 1-1. I thought it would have been offside now in my look there, but luckily it wasn't. And there's a good finish up by him on the first time shot there to put us back level in this game. We deserve to be level, to be fair. In my opinion, we played better. We played nicer football than Barca. They just had, rebounds going their way and stuff like that, which is to be expected because it's this game and everything just favours whoever you're playing against compared to, the actual user. Oh no, not straight from kickoff. Thank you. For some reason, Adam Lookman didn't run after that. Lookman blocked there. Ramsdale finally catches a shot. Grealish into Marlon. Lovely dribbling from him. Marlon, can he put us in the lead? Marlon. How has he missed there? Oh, look, David Dingo. Crushrick making a run. Calvert-Lewin. Not really in the best position either. And Adingra's completely ruined that run there for Rig. I was trying to run into that space. Oh, there we go. Sterling. Addison. Good save. The Shark running forward. Ball back here to Dani Olmo. Hits it, blocks by Soleil. Oh, Rig, lovely touch there. Back into Adingra. Adingra here to winners. The gate may be there. That's a great finish. That's why I didn't take him off. Is that not the best game? Jaden Philogene played better than him in this game, but I knew out of the two, if anyone would have scored a winner or a goal in this game for us, it would be Adingra of the two. Because Philogene played great, but I felt like Sterling would have needed to come on. And Adingra had to be Philogene had to be sacrificed, but a great finisher by Adingra there. We played some incredible football in this game. We've outplayed Barcelona. The stats won't favour us. They've had more shots, probably even more possession, but we've played the better football, to say the least. The question is, can we stop the kick-off goal? Lewandowski heads it back to Yamal, and Yamal. No. You're not doing this to me. Yamal shoots. Ramsdale, thank you for saving that. Calvert-Lewin, please control it. And there we go, Calvert-Lewin. Chris Rig. Oh, what a ball. And what a run by Calvert-Lewin to be the hero off the bench, to show why I brought him on. And he's done it. That pass by Chris Rig, just hand him his flowers already. And the finish by Calvert-Lewin showed why he scored 28 goals for us last season. Also, we're replacing with Daniel Marlon, who's done even better than him in this season. But, Calvert-Lewin last season, he was insane for us as striker. And shows why here. Composure in front of goal. And scores to make it 3-1. And gives us a 2-goal cushion headed into the second leg, which I think I might sim. Which could be risky, but we're a team that can score goals in simulations. So, with a 2-goal cushion, we should be fine. And there we go. It was a tense game. It was a frustrating game at times, but in the end, we get the win. Let's see what the stats say. The stats actually, in a way, favour us. The shots are fairly similar. Possession, we've had more than them. Rig literally played 20 minutes of football and got a 9.9 rating. Insane. Then he got the assist. I think, did he get 2 assists? That would explain why. He got 2 assists. He came on and got 2 assists. Love to see it. And also Calvert-Lewin with a goal. Also with Ingram and also Grealish with a goal as well. Caesars get a big win over Barca here. And our second team against Leicester get a 2-1 victory with Archer and Sterling getting goals at a Saturday in the end of the game to get us the 3 points. And like I predicted, we do lose the second leg, but we scored enough goals to get through with a 4-3 loss, but a 6-5 victory overall in aggregate. You love to see it with Anton Stark, Marlon, and also Marlon getting a double in this game. This is advanced into the semi-finals of the Champions League on the first round of of asking. And there's another 3 points for us against Sheffield United this time round with a 2-0 victory over them, with also Sterling and Archer getting goals for us here. And up against Brentford, who are actually last in the league, they're 20th. We get a 1-0 victory with Jalen Philogene getting a goal for us to see us beat them and get another 3 points. And our chase of Man City, we're still first in the table, a few points ahead of us. So we're hoping they can drop points pretty soon, as otherwise they're going to win the title and we are going to finish second once again. And in the semi-final of the FA Cup, we get a 2-1 victory over West Ham to reach the FA Cup final this time round. Obviously, last season we took on Man City at this stage and we lost to them. But thankfully this time we did have West Ham, so we could submit and get a victory over them and reach the FA Cup final, which we will play next episode. And we could possibly win an insane treble. But our next game is going to be in the Champions League semi-finals. Let's get into the first look at that and see who we're taking on. And as you can see, to reach the Champions League final, we've got to beat the actual winners, IRL and PSG, that defeated, obviously, the finalists Inter Milan alongside them 5-0 in the final. IRL completely decimated them. Let's get into this game and hopefully not suffer the same fate against a pretty good PSG team. I don't have Ousmane Dembele anymore. He left him in the series. Not too sure who we went to, but I remember we have played against Ousmane Dembele with a different team. Let's get into this one and hopefully win here away at the Parc des Princes, like we did against Barcelona, and set ourselves up for a good position going to the second leg and hopefully somehow reach the Champions League final and maybe win it on our first season in the UCL, which would be insane. We ended up drawing to not win the the Premier League last season. Obviously also the 2 Carabao Cup finals we have won. This is the biggest game so far, because if we win this one, we're in a good position to reach the UCL final and maybe win it on the first time as Adingra here. Has found space early on. Adingra shoots and Adingra scores. And sometimes in this game, it's not about the highest rate of players you have. It's about what you can do with those players. And I just know this team. Adingra, we've used him obviously for a while now. Since the first episode we signed him, he has been unbelievable. I recommend you use him. I can't recommend him enough down the right wing man as an inside forward. He is unbelievable. He is so much better than I thought he would be. And he scores it early on to make it 1-0. So there's a lot of time left in this game and a whole second leg. But as of right now, we're in a good position. So all we need to do is not concede across both legs, which is easier said than done against a PSG team with Kvaratskhelia. There we go. Oh, Adingra sets it, hits it, Donnarumma. Good save. That would have been insane if he scored that. It's like Valverde, but I've obviously let go of Ousmane Dembele. And you can see Gonçalo Ramos is up front. So no main striker for them. Even though Gonçalo Ramos is a decent player, but we're cutting through them right now, which you love to see. We're playing some great football here, and Jalen Philogene is through. He could make it 2-0, and he has done. And sometimes, like I mentioned before, in series that we've done, when you play against a team like PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, they're so easy to beat. You play against Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup first round and you struggle so hard against them. It ends up being like 5-4 in the 90th minute and you score a last minute winner, which is the 5th goal. But against teams like PSG, Real Madrid, Man City, Liverpool, etc., you can beat them so easily on the same difficulty and the same side as you play when you play against smaller teams, whatever it is. And we're just dominating them here. Like, this could be 3-0 right here and game done. That's Grealish. Oh, that's a poor strike, to be honest, but that should have been 3-0. Oh, Adingra, come on, lad. You've got to score. I've been trying that for so long. Honestly, I've been trying to do that little bit of skill for someone. Flick it up and over the defender, and then score at the end of it. We're 3-0 up here. We've just... I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. We've flashbanged PSG effectively. We've turned up and we've shocked them. We've disorientated them, and they don't know how to. They don't know what to do. We'll play till half time and then I'll sim the rest of it. But as of right now, unless there's a huge collapse waiting to happen, we're Champions League finalists. Everyone's out-handed about it. Usually, sometimes though, when you go 3-0 up against a team that end up actually playing good against you and you can't score any more goals and they end up scoring goals. But considering that finish from Gonçalo Ramos, I doubt it. Ball in. Gonçalo Ramos, saved by Ramsdale. Hakimi. Lee can get into Gonçalo Ramos. Shot taken, Ramsdale, comfortable save. That's what he should have done in that last game against Barca, to catch more stuff as he catches that there. Oh, Adingra. What is just... Okay, Hume, I guess he wanted the half to be over. We've got to sim the rest of this game here. And I just hope I don't get some insane bad luck against me here. It's a 4-2 victory in the end. Kvaratskhelia scored 2 in the second half, but Daniel Marlon scored for us. And we'll sim the second leg. But as of right now, we should be Champions League finalists, which I did not expect. You know, I thought season 1, we would have struggled to get top 8, you know what I mean? And we would have got like maybe Conference League or Europa League football, which I would have taken. Season 2, we challenge for the title and maybe finish in the top like Champions League positions, you know what I mean? Season 3, we didn't go on to maybe win the Champions League and like everything, but we're a season ahead of what I thought was planned out for the series, but we'll take it. It's a big victory against PSG here for us. And for the final game of today's, we're going to take on Chelsea, the team that we did just beat in the Carabao Cup final on penalties, and we're currently 2 points behind Man City, I believe, in the table. So this game is a must-win for us against Chelsea at home. Now let's get into this one and hopefully continue our impressive form we've been in this episode, because we have been unstoppable so far. And let's hopefully get another big victory, this time no, in the Prem against Chelsea. Alright, so far this episode I have been the most locked in I've been in a while, so let's hope we can cook. As you can see, they've got Rafinha. They've also got Nico Williams, by the way, so they've got 2 insane wingers. Ball into Jackson, shot taken, wide of the poster by him. Excuse me, there we go. No. Ramsdale was saved, but where was my advantage there? That was insane. I didn't get a single second of advantage there when Rafinha was all over Kreshma there. Why are my players taking it down in the box, man? Just get it clear. There we go. Ronaldo. Finds Grealish here. Marlon. Can run through the centre. Daniel Marlon. He's going to run wide here and no advantage. It's going to be a penalty at least though. Given away by Ferland Mendy. That was not necessary by him because he was pushing me out wide. He could have just kept running, but he tripped up Daniel Marlon. It's a weak penalty in a way, but it's a penalty nonetheless. And Jadon Philogene stood over it for some reason, even though he's got like 60 penalties. We're going to give it to the man that won it, Daniel Marlon. Can he score and put us 1-0 up here? Daniel Marlon buries his pen. And we score to take the lead. And Ferland Mendy will be in his head right now, knowing exactly what I said. That he didn't need to do that. He could have just kept pushing him up wide and made the challenge later, but he tried to get the ball off him sooner than he needed to and gave away the pen. And up against Jurgensen, I believe in goal, Marlon scores to make it 1-0, and you'll have to see it. And they could go straight back level here with Jackson. I can only laugh at what I just witnessed. I can only laugh in just pure audacity of our whatever that was. Like, watch this. Where? Okay. Lovely ball, Marlon, great run. There we go, hold that Chelsea, hold that. You can score your lucky kick-off goals all you like. We can run it back to FIFA 13, FIFA 12 and do a kick-off glitch goal. Ball over the top. Daniel Marlon finishes it. I've not done that for so long, like a ball over the top like that. But the opportunity was there. Marlon made the run and finds the finish as well and puts us back in the lead. It seems like Chelsea are going to make us work for this win, which to be expected. But you know what I mean? Like, not as in they're going to play great against us. They're just going to be the rattiest team possible. Chelsea are quick in their boots when he's on the ball. Nah. I don't know what to say. I'm just cooking right now, to say the least. I am dialed. I'm locked in. And the most locked in you can be. I'll just toss him Adora Bioyo inside and out there, sent him to the shots and back. And Philogene made it 3-1. I'm just locked in today, apparently, recording this video. I'm just the most locked in I can be. It's by the way, Kelsey, now an Arsenal player. Bonnet to Jackson. Oh no, they're going to level it. They're going to go back. One more goal behind us, aren't they? Ramsdale, of course. Of course. There we go. Adingra, can you score a kick-off goal as well? Okay, I don't know what's going on right now, man. We've seen the best of SC25 and the worst of SC25 in this video. Because this game is just kick-off goal central. I've scored 2, I believe they scored 2. But winning, that's what that matters. That's a fantastic finish, by the way, by Adingra there. It's a fantastic finish. It's a great bit of skill and a great run. And a great finish there. Well, we're going to see the next kick-off goal straight away here. I wouldn't be surprised. Here is Rafinha. Jackson. Is it going to happen? Why not? Jenna Philogene. Doing some comfortable save. Get into the space in between Denzel Dumfries and the defender, but didn't work out. And so comes Rafinha on the attack for Chelsea. I was about to say Barcelona for a second. Oh no, it's going to be a penalty given away by us. I felt like that was a perfectly timed challenge by Eduardo Kretschmer when he swung didn't get the ball. I feel like I did perfectly time that challenge, man. Let's watch it again. I really did. But the delay in this game for the input delays is where it is. Palmer. Again, I guess the right direction, but they scored their pen. Apparently no free kick there because my play didn't go down. Grealish. Comes back to a Jenna Philogene note. That's going to be... Okay, fall over. Why did he not fall over? He could have got a pen there if he just fall over. Oh no, they're going to score again. They're going to score again, they're not, because Soleil's there. But Adingra can maybe work something here. Grealish, I just couldn't get a shot away. Rafinha, Ronaldo, there we go. That's experience against him from the times in La Liga that they played against each other. Okay, we need another goal. It's 4-3. Going towards the end of the game here. We need to score again. Philogene, Daniel Marlin, who's had a very quiet game. But he's going to make up for it by that rainbow flick. And play it inside to Grealish, who's blocked by Adora Bioyo somehow, but the game's done. We're going to get the victory. We just hope that Man City have lost elsewhere as they make changes last second, probably just for like contract obligations that they needed to play X amount of games. Ball in. Basil will kick. Didn't work out, but that should be the end of the game here. It's going to be a 4-3 victory over Chelsea. 7 goals in this game. Insane. But we'll come out on the victor side. That's all that matters. And we had 7 shots, they had 10, but they shot quite a lot from range, as you saw. And Molland was man of the match. I would not expect that, to be honest, because I don't think he had that great of a game. Did he get assists? He got 2 goals. Fair enough, but I felt like he was fairly quiet, to be honest. But he scored twice, so that's all that matters. And we get the victory. You love to see it. Similar to the Barca situation, we did lose the second leg, as you see 2-1. We go through anyway with a 5-4 victory with Grealish scoring for us in this game. A decisive goal which sends us through into the final of the Champions League. And as you can see to end the episode, we're currently sit second place, 2 points behind Man City, top of the table. However, we do face Liverpool in our next game away from home to start the episode off with. And we also face Man City not once but twice, because we faced them in the Champions League final, but also in the Premier League. I can see here, after Liverpool, we face Man City, and then we face Chelsea into Newcastle today, and obviously face Man City in the Champions League final. So next episode might be a longer one than usual, because we've got, 4 big games to play, and hopefully, after beating Man City here, similar against Newcastle, maybe we can get away with that one. We might have to play Burnley to get the Premier League celebrations, but I might just skip the game and show the celebration because that's all that matters. But as you can see, we've got a very, very tense season finale to do, because similar to last season, we could win the title if results elsewhere go away. If we beat Liverpool and Man City lose, we go top of the table. If we beat City, we go clear top of the table by a few points, and we just need to beat Newcastle and Burnley, and we're crowned champions of the Premier League. And also, we need to beat Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final to beat them twice in cup finals this season. Not Carabao Cup, FA Cup final, and then beat Man City in the Champions League final. So we've got a lot on the hand next episode for us. And the players are having an insane season. Daniel Marlon with 45 goal contributions in 45 games. He's been unbelievable. Adingra, just world class to say the least, man. He is unbelievable. I kind of feel sad when we don't get to use him anymore. Same with Philogene when the series ends, because he's still been unbelievable in this team. And if we do win the Champions League, then surely Daniel Marlon will be the Ballon d'Or winner. He's not the highest rated player, 82 rated, but stats wise and goals and assists wise, he will deserve it. So hopefully that does happen. And next episode will be a massive one. It's series finale most likely. If we do win the Champions League, it will be the end of the series. And after that, I think we'll do a quick series with Real Madrid, take them over and restore them back to obviously winning the Champions League and La Liga as well. But as always, drop a like and subscribe if you want to enjoy the episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.